Hey honeybees, this is Alyssa with Twin Cup Tarot, and today I'm going to do a review and flip through of the Kipper fortune telling deck by Ciro Marchetti. Now, when I ordered this deck originally, I didn't know what to expect. I had seen a few of the Kipper deck cards in other readings from other tarot readers, thought they were very pretty, very different, interesting, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to order them. I'm going to try them out. So I received them, and I got to tell you guys, I love them. They're very different, though. So I definitely recommend getting to know, each card individually in terms of the artist's and creator's interpretation. But if you guys work with Lenormand decks, then this is kind of along the same guidelines of you just need to take each card as it is and take this deck as it is. So anyway, let's get right into it, guys. So first of all, this was the card box that it came in, which is actually really pretty. I really enjoyed that. I love pretty things, I just gotta say. Okay, so first of all, it comes with this guidebook, and actually there's so much information in it. I was pleasantly surprised, guys. Like it has so much information not only on each card, but it also says in the beginning how you should actually read this deck, because this one, the layout that they recommend is actually a bit different than a lot of other tarot or oracle card spreads. So it's definitely worth going through this guidebook, okay? Now, in terms of the cards, they feel wonderful. They have that glossy feel. They're very pretty, very shiny. I really enjoy them. And they're actually a bit smaller than the normal tarot deck. So they fit into your hands even a little bit easier. They actually are wonderful to shuffle. They actually, I think when I first got them, they stuck together a little bit, but it was literally just that when you pull it out of the box, everything kind of sticks together. But immediately when you separate the cards and you start shuffling, it's wonderful. It basically glides in your hands. This is actually one of my favorite new decks. No, but one thing to keep in mind, energy-wise, this is a deck that pulls no punches, okay? You want a deck that tells you, truth in the clearest way possible, no flowery phrases. This is the deck for you. It pulls no punches in telling the truth, that is for sure. But anyway, let's get to the actual cards, guys. Yeah, and these cards are absolutely beautiful. But, on that note, Ciro Marchetti does put out some amazing decks. He really, really does. These are so glossy that there's actually a bit of a glare. You can see my camera, so I'm trying to figure out a good way so that you guys can see the cards better. Yeah, the graphics on these cards are so rich and just beautiful. I love these cards. So on a side note, guys, one thing I noticed about these cards as well is I do have some wear and tear already. I've had these cards for a couple months now, I think, and there is some fraying on the edges there, but otherwise these cards are holding up really, really nicely. There's a possibility that they might deteriorate a little bit faster. So I just would be a little more gentle when you shuffle. That's all I would say. Otherwise, these are pretty high quality cards for sure. Once again, like I've said with all the other decks I've done a review on before, you're getting your money's worth. You really, really are. These cards are amazing. guys, there is so much energy in these cards. They really are incredible. I would definitely say this is not a beginner's deck. This is a deck that you should get once you've had, you know, some time kind of learning, you know, kind of the normal tarot setup, and then move on to these. But, you know, to each his own. Some of you might want to go straight to this one. If you want to, do it. But my recommendation is this isn't a beginner's deck, but it is definitely one that is worthwhile in the long run. All right, guys, that was the Kipper deck. I hope you liked that. Have a wonderful day.